Now, a group of representatives from the United States of America met with Parliamentary Group Leader of the Tamil National Alliance, R. Sambandhan, yesterday. MP Sambandhan said attention was focused on adopting the recommendations endorsed at the United Nations Human Rights Council in Geneva. The next UNHRC session will be held in March of next year.
They inquired from us whether the recommendations adopted at the UNHRC in 2012 and 2013 were implemented or not. We held discussions on a political solution, military rule, land problems and missing persons. They also inquired whether the Provincial Council system is being implemented following the Northern Provincial Council election. Attention was mainly focused on a political solution. USA has reiterated the need to implement the recommendations of the Lessons Learned and Reconciliation Commission report.
The U.S. has long urged the government of Sri Lanka to fulfill its public commitments to implement the recommendations of its own Lessons Learned and Reconciliation Committee report and to develop credible justice mechanisms to address outstanding allegations concerning serious violations of international human rights and humanitarian law. We do also continue to be concerned about ongoing issues regarding restrictions on freedom of the press and expression, the erosion of the rule of law, and violence against religious minorities. And we also note with concern that human rights defenders have continued to face reprisals. Obviously, this is something that needs to end.
External Affairs Minister Professor G.L. Pires points out that the international community does not take into consideration the situation in Sri Lanka when adopting resolutions.
In September 2011, notice of a resolution was given by Canada and found that there was no support at all. Even to initiate it, there was no support. The United States took over and the situation changed 180 degrees. What does that mean? That is that voting patterns in respect of the resolution about Sri Lanka are determined not by any consideration of issues pertaining to this country, but the critical factors have to do with the bilateral relationship between the country bringing the resolution and the countries whose votes are being canvassed.
However, United National Party parliamentarian Sajith Premadasa states that shortcomings in the government's foreign policy is the main reason for this situation. Our country is at risk because not only powerful nations but other nations too are organizing against us. We need to reveal our country's foreign policy. First, it was said that there were human rights violations during the war through a joint communique released by Ban Ki-moon and the country's president. Then, G.L. Pires writes to Ban Ki-moon stating that there is an unbreakable connection between the Darusman report of the UN and the LLRC. Due to this dual role in Sri Lanka's foreign policy, our country is in a serious debt trap.